Welcome to the Richmond Events podcast, where we take you inside the UK's most exclusive business forums. You'll get to meet the delegates, suppliers and speakers shaping their industries. Richmond Events. This is where business gets done.
Hello and welcome to the Richmond Events Retail and E-Commerce Forum. I'm here with Adam from Primark. Adam, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure. Can you introduce, what's your role for me, please?
Yeah, so my name's Adam Streeter. I look after leadership development, talent and culture at Primark.
Incredible. So what challenges are you seeing with bringing people into the roles within Primark?
Yeah, well, I think ultimately we do have a challenge around attracting talent, but not necessarily to Primark, just more to the retail sector as a whole. I think retail is struggling to become an attractive career opportunity for people, especially people early on in their careers. So I think we have to work almost doubly hard to bring people into the business and then work doubly as hard to keep them in the business to have long-term careers in retail.
And so what are you putting in place for that retention program to keep them and show them that there is longevity in a career in these roles?
Yeah, well, I think firstly it's getting the benefits right. Obviously, people work for both salary but also the package that comes around that. But I think that's not enough anymore. I think it's around being kind of part of a culture that you enjoy and feel supported in. I think it's about having development and training opportunities. I think it's about hearing stories around internal progression and knowing that you can have a long-term growth career in the business. So I think, yes, it is about getting the kind of more remuneration package right, but then it's about what goes around that to know that they can grow here, can learn here, and can have a long-term path to some future career opportunities here as well.
Amazing. I mean, an event like this showcases that as well, doesn't it? Is that the retail all do work together. You're not all at competition all the time.
No.
So actually, by coming in, the doors open for many different areas as your training evolves.
Yeah, I mean, we've got so many success stories in our business of started for a temp role in a store in Newcastle to becoming the country leader for USA. And the same for the Netherlands and the same for Spain. But then you've also got stories of people starting in one of our stores and going into a tech role or going into a franchise model role. So I think retail is a really exciting career, but we need to make people aware of all the different opportunities that are in retail. It's not just in a store. It's all the back end stuff. It's the supply chain stuff. It's the growth journey. It's the strategy. So I think there is an amazing career to be had in retail and in Primark specifically in my case, but we've got to do a good job at showcasing it and be a good job at opening up those doors for people so they can have squiggly careers in the retail industry.
And the world is evolving and AI is now becoming this huge thing that is embedded in businesses. How are you utilising AI forward in the business?
I mean, I'm not sure necessarily AI is embedded as
Okay.
I think it's still on the people starting to find their feet with it. I think my hope for AI is that it can try and strip back some of the stuff that people don't want to do and free them up more to do more of the stuff they do want to do. Or stop or take off what takes a lot of time but isn't that value add and free them up to add more value to the organisation. So I think there's a real opportunity to unlock around freeing people up to be, I suppose, more impactful in their roles. If you take my world of learning, development, leadership, I think we're seeing a lot where I used to spend 2-3 days designing a workshop around psychological safety. I could now put in design me a session in psychological safety into AI and I've got it at my fingertips within 5 minutes. Now, I still need to go through it, add my flavour to it, add my stories, add my examples, but you're suddenly talking now it's a 2-hour, 3-hour job versus before a 2-day, 3-day job. Suddenly I've got an extra 2 days, so to speak, to then go and speak to more of leaders in the business or go more trips to our stores to understand their world. So I think it's how can we free people up more to do more of the value add activity.
And that's an incredible input, isn't it? Is that, like you say, is your time now is so much more valuable. If you're what was taking so much time, 2-3 days, you're now delivering in one, which means you can now deliver that work 3 times over. It's huge.
I don't want to deliver it 3 times. Jesus.
I've got him going. Come on, utilise him.
Yeah, I mean, it is huge. It is huge. And I think companies are finding their feet with what to use it for, what not to use it for. But equally individuals. I mean, imagine yourself like me, you've gone on to whichever Copilot, ChatGPT and other AI tools do exist. and you've gone, oh, I'll have a little play, I'll put that in, I'll see what I get, I'll see if it can do that for me. But I just think everyone needs to be curious, see which bits you think it adds real value to, and which bits you're like, oh, it didn't really give me what I needed there. But I think everyone needs to get curious and see what they can do to free themselves up more using AI.
Fantastic. So what's coming to the Richmond Events, the Retail E-commerce Forum, doing for you today?
I think, if I'm honest, I think retail, but I don't think it's just retail. I think it's very easy to get caught in the busyness of every day, every week. So I think there's something about quite simply giving myself a day to think, to hear from different people, hear different perspectives, and then linked to that, actually trying to challenge my thinking of, I think you can get in a pattern of doing what you've always done in a business, to hear some inspiration and some difference from other people, I suppose, is helping me rethink maybe some of the things that we're doing. And I think you'll only get that from opening your mind away from the everyday meeting rituals.
Absolutely. Adam, thank you so much for joining us. And we hope you enjoy the rest of the day.
And I love your pink trousers.
Thank you very much.
All right.